Oh my god, okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Almond, an alien idol superstar, and today I'll be playing The Last Bloom. So, this is a stream I actually played 2 days ago, but because of like shenanigans, I couldn't play it right, or I couldn't play it I couldn't play it as much as I imagined to. I didn't have time to play one of the games, the other game crashed on me, and I couldn't finish this one. So, today I want to try finishing all 3 of the games, or at least 2 if the other one is still crashing. And then after that I'm going to rest for a bit, and then we'll continue to what was supposed to be yesterday's schedule, which is Tio. And then after Tio, if my brain is still ongoing, we'll do a midnight stream, and it'll be oh my god, I forgot. Eyes Wide Papers Open, which is a Malaysian game, and that one takes like, if I read the playtime correctly, 11 hours. So let's see what I can do, okay? Alright, so let's continue with The Last Bloom. I think we're almost done last time, but I was just so frustrated that I ended up not finishing the game. So let's finish the game, and I really hope I don't get jump scared. I forgot where the last time we paused this. I think it was in, yeah, okay. This is one of the more difficult ones, I think. And oh shit, do I remember my... Okay. I kind of forget the... We get chased. Oh, thanks. I definitely didn't know we were gonna get chased. But anyway, I do remember that we did have... This one was one of the longer ones, I think. The longer sequences, I mean. So... What we can do is... I forgot. We were trying to... I kind of forgot. I think we were supposed to get a key. And then after that... I forgot what the rest of the things you were supposed to do. So, after the music shuts down, usually that's when the uncle like rises. Not uncle, what's his, like a clown? That's when the clown rises. So, after that, he'll walk around, and then after that, we'll go. I think the first place we can go is the kitchen, or somewhere between these living room places, because that's where the key is, the key to go upstairs. And then once we find that, we can like go to other places. So let's see, hopefully we can finish this one fast, and so we can immediately jump into Death and FAEOLOGY, which is a visual novel game. So let's see. I remember that we're already like on the second half, which is like pretty much this is towards the end of the game, so we really need to just defeat this last section, and that's pretty much it. But the thing is, this last section takes like 10,000 years because I'm stupid and I have skill issues. But let's try. If you see the thing behind me, oh wait, opposite. Okay, the big thing behind me is the stamina for the dog. I forgot her name. But there's the stamina for the dog. So if that runs out, I cannot bark. Therefore, I cannot ask. I think her name is Maria's, like Maria, who is blind, to go anywhere. So yeah, okay. Okay, that's the uncle. So you'll see the uncle later. Hold on. Okay. Oh. I don't remember where this game was made now that I think about it. I believe it was Thailand. Thailand, but I might be wrong. Okay. What's this? See? My stamina has run out. There you go. Which means I can't like do anything in the meantime. Okay, the music's on. Okay, but we'll have to reload here. This is a safe spot, so I don't think the uncle can go. I forgot his name. I think it was like Wert or something, or Wertert. He can't chase us in this room, so we can kind of like reload here. Ah yeah, so this is the key that we found yesterday, and this is the key that leads like upstairs, which is on the very left of the area. So I'm gonna ask Maria to come here. I mean, he's not gonna chase us down here, so it's fine. We're all good, I think. Okay. So I need to wait here. Oh, hi. Oh my god, Tiny Gojira. Hello, Tiny Gojira. Cute little Godzilla. What do I call you? Mini Gojira? Welcome, welcome. This is a very patient game. It's a very calm game. There's a little bit of jump scare here and there, so if you're not good with jump scares, I don't recommend you watching my playthrough. Cause it does take a while. Hehe. Okay. We gotta have the embark. Okay, looks like this little mouse wants to trade something with me. I need to find something to trade. There is Cheese. So Cheese is upstairs. How you doing? How is everybody doing this weekend, by the way? I just finished. The reason I didn't start earlier, I wish I could have started earlier, is because I also did a lot of art stuff today. Did like 5 pieces, I think so. Just call me TB Gojira. Okay, welcome TB Gojira to my stream. Don't worry, I've read usernames much longer than yours. How you doing? Where's Big Gojira? Papa Jira, I guess. Do you call him Papa God? Papa Zilla? Papa Gojira? Yar. We're waiting. There's no music, so you're just gonna have to listen to my beautiful voice as we wait for the it need to load. If the music turns on, it's indicator that he's asleep. So we're gonna wait for the music for it to turn on again. Hee. Okay. Let's wait. It's a wishing day. I am Big Gojira. I just somehow have the ability to shrink. Ah, I see. Wait, do they have Wi-Fi underwater? Is that why you're able to see? Or did you shrink so you're able to hop on someone's desk? Okay, shh. What happens if music plays? That means the guy is fallen asleep. Okay, he hasn't fallen asleep. Ha! He thought he could trick me. Also, hi Shin, welcome to the stream. He thought he could trick me. Basically, if the music plays, that means he's fallen asleep, and we can like go out. Like he's knocked out basically. He ain't leaving. Leave! Put on the music, please! Please! Let me finish this game! Please! Why is the music not playing? Damn. My underwater home blew up because a nuke exploded in my face. No! So I'm currently staying here in Rome. Well, now that you're in Rome, as they say, do as the Romans do. Why is this clown not falling asleep? Hurry up, let me play your music! Play your music! This drive me nuts, bro. Why did it take you so long to play? Play your goddamn music, please, so we can leave. Is he waiting for our ass? This is so not fair. See, this is mostly a very patient game, guys. So, you know, if this is a test of your patience. This is your long attention span exercise. If you're here. So, if you're playing this game, I feel like you have to have a lot of patience. Thankfully, I have a lot of patience. Even though this guy hasn't put on his fucking music. Come on, fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep. Hurry up so I can... He's still not putting on his... Ah, there we go. There, see, he's asleep, so he can't get after us. Come here. Maria! Oh, we wouldn't know that. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! Please! Okay. Alright, okay. Let's be patient. Let's be patient. Alright, let's wait until our in is full. Okay, the reason why even though the music is still on, even though, like, what's it called? Even though the music is still on, but I wanted to hide, is because it started glitching. So basically, when it starts glitching, it means he's going to wake up. Not sure when and not sure how. The thing is, my energy has run out, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to stay in here until like the wait. Can you guys hear the music? Hold on. The game. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So I can hear the music. I don't know if you can, but I'll make it louder. Okay, I was just checking everything else. Okay. Okay, I think you can hear the music now. It's very subtle on your side, I think. Very, like, small. There wasn't music playing earlier. It was just playing. But can you hear the music now? Oh. Okay. It's as loud as my mic. Yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait. Malam, Almond, malam. Is it still 5 o'clock? If I play a game like this, I'd probably lose my temper after 10 minutes. Surprisingly, I'm very patient with this game. And also the cute art style really helps. I was surprisingly very patient. I'm not usually a very patient person. I don't think I am. Or maybe I think I am, but like, I don't know. I don't think I am, but people think I am. But yeah. Ini masih Johnny Wasore kan? Masih. Okay. But yeah, it's a very patient, very indie game. It is actually, if you get past all the patience, it's very relatively short for a game. I think if you don't have the same skill issues that I do, it probably just take 2 or 3 hours at most, which is nowadays pretty short for a game. So yeah, if it's not one of the mini games or stuff like that. Belum tidur saya makanya masih malam. Bah, tidur lah. Sleep to the sound of my voice and the music playing. Hua. Okay. Shh. This isn't voice activated, so I think we'll be safe for now. Unless he goes for a second round, but I don't... I highly doubt it. Okay, good. Okay, I don't think anything's in here that we can get. Now, I don't want to risk myself for getting jump scared, so I'm gonna wait until the music turns on again. I think it should be in a moment, actually. Because it was a while that we left and up, and I don't want to be like, Jesus fucking Christ, gitu. He will notice that that the door is unlocked, so he can go to the second floor, but he won't visit any of the rooms, which is basically like safe spots for us, at the very least. Okay, we're also like waiting for our little energy to load. I guess we investigate this plumbing thing. There's something in the toilet, but I can't reach it. I need something to pump it out. See? I told you. Hello, Ka. Hi, Muhammad Nur Yasin. Now, we can't trust this place. We gotta wait. We are very patient. We're very patient. This is a very patient game. If you're not patient, don't play this game. If you want to practice your patience or your long-term attention span, you can play this game. Well, no. If you want to practice your long-term attention span, you can watch my stream. But if you want to practice patience, kesabaran, bisa main game ini. That's absolutely fine. But also, it's because I'm playing it way too safe. Okay. So that's the cheese that we can give to the mouse later. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, nice. Great. The doll seems to be malfunctioning. The gears are all jammed. Maybe I need some oil to make it work again. Okay, we'll need to find some oil. I think it's in the kitchen, actually. Okay, let's get that ladder. I have no idea how it would fit in her bag, but there it is, I guess. Okay, we'll have to wait. Yes, that's the sound of chains. I don't know what they're coming from. Okay, the only way I could stay patient in, let's just say, a situation where I have to wait for my friends, I'd have to listen to Daisy Bell on repeat. That's a little scary, not gonna lie. Okay, trying part 2 of this freaking game. Okay, hold on. I bet he's turning around, which I'm kind of scared. I don't wanna risk going outside. Cause I have been jump scared before, so I'm like, nah, no thank you. Okay, and we're watching. We're waiting. Anyways, I do have 2 other games to play. Death and FAEOLOGY and Eternal Haunt. Death and FAEOLOGY is like a semi-horror game. I don't think they have jump scares. Like, it's not classic jump scare horror. It's more like it has horror elements, but I don't think it's like jump scare, or I don't think it has any jump scares and stuff like that. And also you can date people. So there's that. Can I risk? Okay. It's glitching. Okay. I don't know what's so scary about it though. I actually think it's kind of catchy. It's like the whistle from Death from Puss in Boots, where something is scary but others think it's catchy. I do like Daisy Bell, like the song, right? I've sung it a few times. It's very cute. It's a very sweet song, I would say. But in certain situations, I would also think that it'd be a bit scary. Oh. Shh. 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 Can she reach it over? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ha ha!
Oh no! Ah! 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 We got eaten. Fuck. Ah! Okay, I'm so frustrated. I got too impatient. I got too impatient, and I know damn well that was supposed to be patient as hell. What do we have? Do we have the cheese at least? What the? Okay, we have the cheese and we have the ladder. That's fine then. At least I don't have to go back upstairs again. Fuck. Okay. Please don't tell me this is a horror game where you have to test your patience. Because if I play this game now, I lose in 5 minutes. No, no, no. You don't have to test your patience. It's just like... It's just like a lot of things take a good while to like work for... Like work. So, yeah. So this is, oof. This is very oof. Okay, let's just, at least it has good music to listen to. We're grooving. We're grooving. We're just grooving. We're vibing. We're just going through one whole song while waiting. It's fine. Let's listen to the OST. Oh. I'm surprised when he falls asleep, he doesn't hear the giant ass dog barking, because I hear my dog barking a lot. Also, that owl makes me nervous, kind of, the more I look at it. Is that the Duolingo bird? Jeez, I hope not. Oh, he comes back really fast. I thought he was going to come back that fast. I think he's upstairs. I might be wrong though. He does sound like he's upstairs. I might be wrong. I'm not sure actually. I don't want to test my luck. Not now, at least. Not not. So what is this game about, by the way? So basically, we're trying to visit our very lovely neighbor. I forgot her name. And our owner, Maria, is blind. So basically, we as a dog have to bark, which is the little meter over there in the corner, to help guide her, basically, to guide her through the levels. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so if he's asleep, like if the music is playing, that means he's asleep. Wait, so who's Big Bloody Axe McGee over there? I think from the notes I'm reading, she might be the neighbor, because the neighbor is an old lady. She might be his son that she neglected, or something bad happened. So we kind of have to avoid him throughout this whole thing. So far. I see, so basically a living sacrifice, I guess? So our neighbor is basically sick, and we're just trying to get her. So our owner wants to see her. Yeah, we got some clock hands in return. Nice, okay. So we basically just want to go visit her. He's also a hunter. I think his name is Wirt or something. So let's wait for this to load over here. Oh, over here. Let's wait for this to load. While listening to some good jazz. This game has insane written all over it. Yeah. Basically the experience. You're not wrong. I haven't seen what was on the very left of the house. I wasn't paying attention, so. Okay. I could risk it and go now while we can't hear him anymore, but I don't want to because I am traumatized and I just want to finish this game, so. Yeah. Wow, even us in this section alone is almost half an hour. So imagine me playing this yesterday while I was like very tired and with only 1 heart left. At least this I still have 3 hearts if I lose or something. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Anyways, I forgot the dog's name. The dog does not die though. No, actually the dog has died a few times in this game. Mostly because I had skill issues and stuff where I accidentally walked the dog over like those biting like bear traps, you know, the sharp ones. And I could not see, so yeah. But this should be good. We should be all good in this version. Okay. We're just watching. and waiting and watching. Okay, shh. Oh my god. I keep forgetting that he's asleep there. I keep thinking that he's like... he's awake or something. Is there anything over here? Oh yeah. Okay, hopefully he's not awake. Okay, thank god. Okay, I am praying. Okay. At the very least, we're here and we should be safe in here. Okay. We gotten one of the coins, which is the coins that we use for the box. So all we gotta do is wait. Okay. Cause it's like, there's no music. And I'm scared. Okay, we're all playing patiently. And we're watching. We're waiting. We're watching. Oh, wait. I didn't even notice he put on music. So I don't think he went up. Oh, we can hide in here. That's cool. Okay. We can put oil in him. The answer will appear when the hexagon, circle, and nonagon are aligned. Okay. Let's go here and then wait for us to recharge. Okay. The ini is off. Alright. Okay. Let's see what they got for us now. We're very patient. Then one early stream, yeah, because it'll be a very long stream, that's why. Hello. Hello, Bells. We're being very patient. Shh. Okay, we're being very patient. I think there's another room we can access now. Okay. Anyways, how's your guys' weekends? Honestly, I don't have much to do this week. Well, not I don't have much to do. Like, I have so much to do. I can barely stream, so. Me personally, this is a blessing. I was able to do a lot of art, like, early in the morning, which I'm glad. Not gonna lie, probably after this game, I'm probably gonna have to, like, not this game, after the day, I'm probably gonna have to, like, wear so much insta in my eyes. Oh, he's right in front of us. Or below us. Let's see. If the music turns on, then he's below us. If not, then he was probably right at us. Just watching cat sleep. Oh, very cute. I don't watch my cat sleep. Oh, I did take Miro to walk this morning. I guess that counts. Insta, what happened to your eyes? Well, after this, I still have to play one more game, and after that, I'll have to try one more game. And if that game doesn't work, then we'll have to do it. We'll do another game later tonight, and then after that, I'm gonna try and do another game. But that game alone takes 11 hours, I think, total. So, let's see, yeah, if I die or not. Okay. That's a long list. Don't worry. I still have plenty of games to go after that. It's locked. I need to find a key to open it. Okay. So we're gonna have to find dates. Cause there were a lot of places with numbers. Now I have to see if I can find any of the numbers while recharging. Master Alto is a man who has no fear even when he encounters a murder in the bathroom. Excuse me? Oh, there might be a note here. Okay, nothing useful. Just a note. Just a note. Okay, we gotta wait to reload. That's a long list. I have like 4 more games to play, I think. Okay. Hidden note, where is it? I could have sworn there's a way for you to figure out notes, but I don't remember how. What was the button I pressed yesterday? It wasn't tab. Ah, it was E. Okay. I somehow missed like almost all the notes except for 6, 7, 5, 6, and 8. We decided to start farming to survive, but farming is so hard for kids like us. I wonder how one mother's doing. Is she living a good life? I think she abandoned them or something. I decided to separate from my sibling to find a better way. Staying here is too much suffering. I choose to live in the forest, hoping it'd be better, but I'm afraid it won't. After living this boring life in the forest, it seems someone has moved nearby, so I wouldn't feel lonely. But then I saw who it was. I realized it was our mother. She's been living comfortably in the mansion while we've been struggling to survive. I won't let her get away with this. Just wait. I'll make her feel every ounce of the pain she's suffering. Haha. She'll regret abandoning us. I think that was the son. Like the murderer who's trying to kill us now, I think like that's the son. Of the neighbor, our neighbor who's like an old grandma who fell sick. So why salah dia anjir? Why are we here? Okay, so let's see. You have to recharge. Okay. Where should we go? I don't know, actually. It's probably the clock thing, but I don't know what time I would have to. You need to find something to put in it. Oh wait, there's something behind there. Oh, it's another node. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay. 9. Lately she's been spending time with the kid, and if I take care of that child, it'll surely bring her pain. I just need to wait for the right moment, but the child looks so familiar. Oh my god, don't tell me that we're their long lost grandchild or something. And that's the other sibling is our mom. Nar. The answer will appear when the hexagon, circle, and nonagon are aligned. Was that which? I'm trying to remember. Hexagon, nonagon, and whatever. So is that the one in the kitchen? Is there one in the kitchen that I forgot about? Could be. I know the other one was numbers. Oh wait. Hold on. Hexagon, circle, and nonagon. How many sides does a nonagon have? Hexagon is 6. $609? Could that be the password? I'll try it later. Once we're fully in it. Okay, so that might be the answer to the box. So we'll try that. We'll just wait for this to load. 609. Guys, write that down for me, please. Thank you. Six zero nine. Okay. 609. Oh, so I'm eating like pandan wafers. They're pretty good. $609. I'm also loading. $609. Okay. Shh. Okay. And we're watching. Okay. There's no music yet. Don't want to risk it. He's waiting patiently for us. I'm waiting patiently for him. Joke's on him, I would say. We are waiting. If I can wait before, I can wait again. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this faster, but I'm not like that, so. Also, damn, 45 minutes? Time flies by so fast. I didn't think it'd take me like this long. Okay. When we're watching, we're waiting, and we're watching, we're waiting, we're watching, and we're waiting. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Okay, shh. I think you might put on the music in a bit. Like maybe in 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No! Ah, yes, let's go. 609, 609, 609, okay. Okay. Now we wait again. This is the waiting game, the game. Okay. Just as we suspected. Low-key, very scary. Okay, he's coming back quite quickly. 609, 609, 609, okay. He's probably just a very sleepy dude, to be honest. Are you kidding me? I would not know the answer to this, to be honest. I'm too scared. I'm a coward. I'm sorry. Are you kidding me? I tried to open that box full of my energy and there's nothing there? Oh, man. Oh, there's another coin. Okay. Never mind. No longer upset. There's another coin. That means we need to find the last one, which is, I think that's the one up there, which is in the, what's it called? Grandfather clock. I might be wrong though. Oh. Okay. I was about to like leave, but never mind. Okay, let's wait. He's gonna come back rather fast. He's a very sleepy guy, apparently, from what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can fix this. No. Can't investigate this either. What haven't I checked out? Let's try hiding in here. Okay. Let's see what we'll have to do. Woof woof! Woof woof! Okay. We're just waiting. Woof woof, Miro. Right, can you hear Miro in the back? Damn. Oh. I'm trying to find a walkthrough of this or something, but it seems that I am probably one of the first people to play this live. So, uh oh. I know the key is in that damn box. I just don't know what time like we're supposed to be. What time? What time will we have to be playing this? Oh. So what's the one room we haven't visited? No, it's the grandfather clock, right? I'm pretty sure it is. It's just like it's probably the painting. It has to do something with the painting in the. Okay, hold on. It probably has to do with something in the painting. Okay, I think he's downstairs. I don't think he'd hear us. Okay, I think it has to do something with this painting. It's just like I don't know what it is. Because that's the only writing we have. Okay, what does it say? Master, Have you always been the dog? Yeah, we've always been the dog. Is a man who has no fear. Even when he encounters a murderer in the bathroom. Is there somewhere that I haven't checked out? Oh my god. The developer. Where is the developer when you need them? What the hell? I didn't know that the whole premise is us being the dog, dude. Like, we're supposed to bark to make her move here and there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no! The one time I need help. So it has to do with the clock, for sure. It has to do with the clock. It's just like, what should we do with the clock? I don't think it should be 609. 609 was the password to the previous one. Was there anything in the kitchen? I don't think so. I think we filled out everything that was in the kitchen. I'm trying to think what else we missed. The thing is, like, I'm trying to find other people's, like, game streams and stuff like that, but I can't find that either. No. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to suffer, guys. Suffer through my stupidity. Anyways, we need something that helps us clue in for the grandfather clock. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't found anything that could help. Oh, what's this? Looking at the stars and the moon give me a good time. Oh. That's 7, and I don't know what the other one is. 7 something. 7 past 5, maybe? Gotta look a good look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 8 something. It's 8 past something? I think I'm looking at the stars and the moon. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to fall asleep then. I think it's indicating 7 something or 8 something. Somewhere around those areas. And the moon was a little bit to the left. So that might be our clue. So let's try later. Okay? We can try that. Let's see if that works. So if that works, we can finish this game, or kind of finish this game, I guess. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this game. There's no more chase sequences. I'm so tired. But okay, let's try. Okay, hold on. We need to wait for him to go past us once more. So once we go that, we put in the flower coin upstairs, and then after that we can get the key and get the hell out of here. Okay. We gotta be very patient this time. Okay. I'm so worried. Oh my god, if I lose here, I'm gonna perish. No. We're strong. We can finish this section. We still have 3 hearts left if we get screwed up anyway. So it's fine. We can do this. Okay. And then after that, we can go to our visual novel. Yay! Okay. Woof woof. We can have a woof here. The guy's not gonna catch us in rooms. He doesn't catch people in rooms. Okay. Oh my god. Just a little bit more, guys. And then after that, it's over. I finally find my opening. It's over. Okay. And we're waiting patiently. Alright. Okay. We be watching and we be waiting. Alright. Alright, so let's be in a... Okay, he's almost here. I think he is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's actually here or not. Okay. We'll be patient. We're a patient person. We're a patient person. While we do this, I'm gonna wait for you guys to recommend me your favorite horror games or just games in general. There are a few after this event, after the Hungry Ghost event. Oh, okay. Is it that? No? Can we go up? Do we have time to go up? I think we do. Okay. I think we have time to go here. No? Is it too risky? Shit. I'm tired of playing games with you, young lady. Okay. I'm so tired. I'm too scared, dude. I'm not gonna lie. No. Oh my god. This is so intense. I don't know where he is. He's probably just gonna jump scare me anyway. I don't think he's upstairs. I think he'll just be downstairs, like all the way. But I would not know where he would be. There's some music to help us out too. Okay, so there's no indicator that he's gonna be upstairs at all. Dude, I'm honestly too scared to go downstairs. He's probably gonna Looney Tune my ass. I'm too scared! Oh! Oh my god, where's the developer when you need them? Darn! I don't think he'll go upstairs. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Don't hear him at all. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. I'm too scared. Oh my god. I'm down! What if I get killed here? I mean, I still have 2 more hearts left, but it's still scary. Shh, 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 shh. I think he travels to points in a very long time, Gita. Oof. This is gonna get worse before it gets better. Shh. I think he's leaving. I think he's leaving. I actually need to know where he is in these points because he feels near. It's just so scary. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I kind of feel like I want to explode. Okay. Shh. Oh, let's go, let's go.
Ha ha.
Oh, thank fucking god. Oh, thank fucking god. Okay, we made it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, game saved. Oh, thank god. Oh, thank god, game saved. Okay, okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm okay. I am the best. I am the best. Oh, good lord. Please don't hurt us. Hurt me instead. No, don't kill the dog. Haha, looks like you're cornered, young lady. I mean, she's already like passed out, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do in this situation. Please. Okay. This time, I won't let you escape. But before anything else, let's begin with you, little dog. Don't kill my dog! Please, we've been here all too. Ooh. What was that? It's the old lady! Stop right there. Move away from her or I'll shoot for real. Where but is it? Huh, long time no see, mother. I never thought I'd meet you again, but why are you doing this? I just want you to feel the pain like you made us feel when we were kids, so you'll know what pain feels like. Please stop, don't hurt her. I swear, I'll shoot! Let's find out who's more important to you. You might not hear it, but it's really loud on my side. In the end, you chose that girl over me. I knew from the start that you never loved us. You'll have to pay for what you did. At least I'll die by something more valuable than your fake concern. What? I'm truly sorry, my dear son. It's alright now, dear. You're safe. Game saved. Oh, thank God. Oh, poor little one. You've come so far only to face this danger. Everything that's happening is my fault. Because of my selfishness. I once abandoned my children because I only thought of my own life, believing that money and comfort were more important than family. You almost got us killed! And now, the consequences of my actions have come back. Not only for me, or for my children, but also for you. I am so sorry, Veronica. It's because of me. If only I hadn't come here in the first place. You are a... Girl, you had no fault in this at all. Oh, my dear, it's not your fault. What we can do now is accept what's happened and move forward. Life has both good and bad moments. I almost got killed by your son that you abandoned. You must learn to deal with it. I spent 3 hours because of your son. Veronica looks so sad. What can I do to make her... Wait, my mom's snack might make her feel better. I have some snacks from my mom. Try them, Veronica. They might make you feel better. Oh my god, what if she dies? What if our mom is the other sibling and because she hates her so much, she poisoned the apple and makes sure she eat it so she dies. So we went all the way here just to kill her off because she didn't take care of either of her family members. But I don't feel like eating right now. You eat instead. And then I die. Ask Veronica to eat. Because I know damn well that shit is poison, bruh. Please try it. My mommy made it just for you. And I want you to have the first taste. Veronica indulged in the oh so delicious pie. That's why in the notes, the last note, it said that I look familiar. Because I look like my mom, who is the sibling to the Wormwood guy. And we're actually her daughter, which means she's gonna get murdered after this. Watch as my predictions come true. Do you feel better after eating it? It's really delicious, but Veronica, why do you feel colder than usual? I guess it's just how delicious the snack is. And why does your voice sound off? Probably because I... Veronica, what's happening? Veronica! Marika. There's something I need to tell you. Forget about that now. Just hold on. I'll go get help. Listen, I love you, my dear granddaughter. I fucking knew it. I predicted this shit. I am big brainer. Even if I did have skill issues for 3 hours. She did. She did while standing. That's immediate. That's crazy. I kind of need to know what poison her mom gave. Veronica, no. Please. Don't leave me. Please. Veronica, wake up. Don't do this. And then her mom's gonna come in and shit. Oh. Yeah, I predicted that too. That's kind of funny. Camille, looks like she's dead. Mother. Oh, Mother. What are you doing here, Mommy? Fucking predicted this. I'm here to thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for making my plan succeed. Plan? What do you mean, Mommy? This was all for revenge, and because you gave her the sweets I made with hatred, it worked. Mommy, why would you do such a thing? Why? It's because that despicable old woman abandoned us to face this cruel world while she sat comfortably in her stupid mansion. I must thank fate for bringing me face to face with her again. I'm so damn satisfied. I wonder what would happen if we chose to like eat the pie. Evil lady! But you know what? Fair. She kind of neglected y'all, so... Oh! Alright. The last bloom. And that was the last bloom. Ending 1. I don't know if we can do ending 2 immediately because I don't want to go through everything. Anyway, this is created by Kalot Kung, who's a solo developer for this game, I believe. So yeah, look, concept design by Kalot Kung. Story by Kalot. This is me during like a presentation. This is me when I do presentation. It's all by me. And then animation by Kalot Kung. Exactly. We're so smart. We're big brainers like that. Programming by Kalot Kung. You know what? This is a very talented. I don't know what your nickname is. I'll call you Kalot. Okay, sound effects. You have a little help. You have some help. You have Pixabay and Zap Splat. Okay, music, of course. I would say it's fair for music if you don't have that kind of background. There's an Indonesian localization. I didn't know that. I'm a fool. Tools: Unity, Adobe Illustrator, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Audacity. Special thanks to Yomi, their aunt, and her friends. Oh no! Oh, we loving memory of Coco. Aww. It's very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute indeed, Reno. Okay, what happens if we eat the poison apple? Is that possible? Do I have to go through the whole shit again? I really don't want to. I kinda just want to see the ending, that's all. Okay. Okay. Let's speed everything down. Enter. Wait. Speed up. Okay. Let's repeat everything. Okay. What if I eat? Okay, I'll eat it now. And then I die. Ripperino. It was good while it lasted. How is it? It's really delicious. Wow, that's good. I have to try that. But I feel weird. I died. Ripperino! Margaret, what's happening to you? Or is it because of that pie? Stay strong, okay? I'll go get help. Please, don't let anything happen to you, my dear granddaughter. Oh, so that's how she revealed that. That's her granddaughter. Oh no, is there another ending? I'm kind of curious. Hold on, let me check the Steam page. View all 10. Okay. Which ones have I got 5? What the heck? Oh, because okay, no more apple pie. Delicious apple pie. Okay. So no more apple pie, I think, is the ending. And then I guess I could do one where I don't choose. We go through this entire thing again. I come from another planet. Is that me? Okay. Nice. I mean, at least I get to enjoy the music. A pie left eaten forever. So that might be the one where we don't choose to eat the pie at all. I don't know how that would be an option, but we could try. Doggo. Okay. What the? What happens if I don't choose? I'm just curious to see all the options, if there are any like other ones that I probably missed or something. Okay. What if I don't choose? Like, is there an option for that? No? Do I wait for a few minutes maybe? No? Okay, what if, you know what? I'm gonna eat it myself and I'm gonna die for the second time. And I'm gonna go pee. Hold on. Okay, so did it work? No? It didn't work? Oh, wait! Oh, yeah, I chose to eat it. And never mind. Okay. I feel weird. Alright. And then she dies again. Because we die again for a second time. Epic. Alright, but I do appreciate Kalod Kung doing all of this mostly like 95% by themselves. I love supporting solo developers. So if you guys thought that you could do it much better than I did and would like to challenge yourself, it's called, again, it's called The Last Bloom. It is, I believe this is a game from Thailand. So again, I am always really happy to support like, you know, games from all over the world. So yeah. We're just diving. After this, we're going to be playing Death and Faeology, which is a visual novel game. It does have a little bit of horror elements to it. It does have dating options. I believe this is in, if I looked it up, I think it was like the demo was 1.5 hours. It is a game from Indonesia, and if I am not mistaken, it is made by an all-female developer team. So I'm going to look forward to that. But again, after that we'll be trying Eternal Haunt, which is a game based on the Yuki-onna, like, which is Japanese folklore. So hopefully it worked. Last time it didn't work, so let's see later. Okay, but first, Death and Biology after this. All right, hooray! All right, this is a fun game. I didn't think it was actually. I feel like it was quite short. The gameplay is super simple, but I do think this is a game for very, very patient people. So if you're not patient, this is a way to train your patience, is what I'm saying. So yeah. Alright, so let's leave this game while I prepare to jump to the next one, which is Death and Faeology. So what did you guys think of the game? Did you have a, you know, a good time watching me suffer, basically? Alright. So I'll do the intro to Death and Faeology. I'll read off the store description. Again, all these games, if you read my description, it is in a showcase called Hungry Ghost Festival. You can click on it and you can find all the games showcased in the Hungry Ghost Festival. So I'm just playing some of the games. There are way more games. If you didn't know, on Sunday I played Mouthwashing. On Monday I played Slay the Princess, so you guys can check those out as well. So, Death and Faeology takes place in a world where the fate-touched fall prey to a sinister killer. Only a Faeologist can uncover the truth. I don't know what a Faeologist is. They might explain it in the game. A Dark Academia murder mystery visual novel, because you know I fucking love my murder mysteries, with supernatural cases, interactive investigation, romanceable characters, and multiple endings set in the roaring 1920s New York. So this is a game developed by Mushroomalo. I believe Mushroomalo is at least this game is a full female team game team, which is based in Indonesia. Right now I'm playing Death and Faeology, but I believe there's another demo of theirs coming out called Okami Okami, which takes place in the spirit realm, which is like super fantasy. So this is more like Dark Academia mystery, you know. It's just some horror elements, but not fully horror vibes. So we're just gonna settle from the jump scares for now, and we're gonna hop into a romanceable detective game, which is more up my alley. game-wise on a normal basis, so I'm looking forward to it. I believe they also asked me to play Okami, so I will play that next week after this event. As well as other visual novels that people, like developers, have reached out to me to ask. I'm actually very grateful. A lot of developers have been reaching out to me to try out their game, because I have been a very busy bee, and I'm gonna be very honest, I don't have a lot of numbers, but you guys coming in, and now I'm seeing like a lot of you guys here. I really am grateful for all the support you guys are giving. So yeah, this is the Death and Phaeology, still the prologue. This is, I believe the gameplay demo did say 1.5 hours, but knowing me, it'll probably take up to 2 hours. So if you want to grab a drink, you want to grab some food and stuff like that, feel free. What the heck? Hold on. Some audio was playing. I was confused. Ah, okay. Never mind. Okay. Super excited for this. Hold on. Give me a moment while I change the audio. Okay. The music's really good. If you can hear it in the background. I think you can hear it in the background now. Alright. I also prepped some drinks, so let's dive in. Death and Phaeology Prologue. What is your name? I will put a normal name, so I won't name myself. I don't name myself Almond because it feels a little weird when they're addressing me. So I'll put myself as Almond Pie pushed into one, which is Alpi. Okay. It can't be that scary, right? I won't get jump scared in this game, right? Hopefully not. Now you get to hear my beautiful voice acting. I have actually meant to play this demo for a while, but for some reasons I've only been able to play it now, and I really feel bad because I did tell like the developers I was going to play this game, so I need to play this game. I need to lock in, guys. Grading first year assignments can be such an exercise in patience. I ought to remind myself that, oh, okay, hold on, let me move myself. I think I should be on the left actually for this one, because I think the text is mostly gonna be on the right. Okay. This feels so weird because, like, this takes place in 1920s New York, and then you look at me. Do I look like a person who's in 1920s New York? I guess this is a more modern look for me. You can pretend that I'm a little sprite here. Or actually, I could be here because I'm worried that the sprite for the characters might show up on the left. Okay. This might make more sense. Alright, so let's dive in. Sorry for distracting y'all. But let's dive in once more. Okay. I ought to remind myself... Oh. Never mind. This university, the only FAEOLOGY university in the whole country, was just finished being built in 1905. It is still barely acknowledged in the academic field. More importantly, I've got to keep in mind that children inherit their parents' prejudices and misconceptions. The human world has formed its own notions of fairies. Alas, I find myself unable to suppress a big sigh every time I read references to poisoned apples ushering princesses into eternal sleep. A reference to the Cottingley fairies is one I can understand since it was quite the sensation not too long ago. Also, tell me if the music is too small and I can raise it up a bit. Although it would be clear in the eyes of the renowned phaeologists that the photographers are mere imitations, a pity that Sir Doyle was taken in by it. I ought to take a break. The grading session today has taken me quite a tangent. My beloved Oz. I suppose having a fairy companion does give one an advantage in identifying genuine fairies. Oh, that's a fairy? Oh, they're so pretty! I really like the eye pattern on the wings. I'd say a break is in order, wouldn't you, Oz? Oz responds through trills that I've learned to interpret over the decades I've known them. So if you don't know what trills is, it's kind of like the drrrr sound, like kind of the buzzing sound that you hear out of insects. I'm not an entomologist. This is, I think, my interpretation of what they're trying to say. The Cottingley fairies again? Yes, and the princess's eternal slumber due to poisoned apples. We don't care much for human princesses. But making poisoned apples is rather an easy feat. Shall I turn one of them into a toad in front of the whole class to show that fairy folk is capable of more than that? At the same time, showing them that not all fairies are a friendly bunch? I can't help but chuckle at the thought of that. I believe some might just quit that same day if you do that. Besides, if other phaeologists get a hold of your existence, who knows what they'll do to you? chances are those people will try to pin you to a corkboard and vivisect you. So if you don't know what that is, basically, if you've seen like butterfly boards, they're basically cork boards where they kind of pin the wings on the butterfly and then kind of to dissect them and stuff and see like study insects and stuff. It's mostly I've commonly seen in winged insects like moths, butterflies and stuff like that. So yeah, I would never let that happen. I've always appreciated you pursuing philology to ensure that. This is the least I could do. We've known each other since I was 7. You've saved me countless times since then. Well, you could have let me bleed to death when you found me. I would never! I can hear the delightful melody of chirps laced with a touch of whimsy, which makes me feel just a tad fizzy. It seems that even the laugh of a fairy possesses some magical quality. While you're on a break, isn't there something else on your agenda this afternoon? Right, Mr. Henkel's letter. Thanks for reminding me. I retrieved the letter from my patron from a desk drawer. I leaned back on my chair and read the missive aloud to myself. Dear Alpy, how long are you going to keep me in suspense? Will you or will you not accompany me to this year's Leo's Gala? You could do a lot worse than forgetting your boring books for a moment and— Boring books! Boring books! Get out of here. I don't know who this person thinks they are, but get out of here. For a moment in favor of whiling away an evening with champagne and canapes and invigorating company. I know for damn sure when you say it like that, it's gonna be as boring as hell. So no. First you install my books and you're gonna say— and when I say invigorating, I am not speaking of those old sods with deep pockets ready to be exploited by the ways of funding grants for your research. I'm speaking of course, yours truly. Do write to me sometime before Saturday. That's tomorrow's date, isn't it? Oh, I know. My delay in responding is entirely by design, I assure you. I hate to be getting the looks from the crowd like I'm a wet blanket. Biology isn't worth my dough, they'd say. Oz's replying chirp is decidedly indignant. I nodded Oz in agreement before returning to Mr. Henkel's letter. In other news, I've heard that little Rudy Blythe that caused a minor ruckus in the city's speakeasy. I forgot what speakeasy is. If your old friend Detective Crows hadn't been in the area at the time as well, who knows what could have happened? I find myself rather perturbed at this revelation. Okay, I guess we can learn a little bit of English here because I know a lot of the people watching me, English isn't their full language. But perturbed at this revelation basically means I'm surprised at this, at the news. That's basically what he's saying. I would have telephoned Ruthie and asked what the story was, like when we were children. However, for better or for worse, we aren't on friendly terms anymore. I resume reading my patron's letter. Patron means, the sender. Like my friend. Well, not friend, but a person I know. Speaking of the detective, have the two of you been keeping in contact? He gave me the cold shoulder when I crossed paths with him at the last week's benefit. I couldn't help assuming that his persistently frosty treatment of me might have had something to do with you. It's unfortunate that the extensive bonds you have with him should end in a rather bitter taste. As you have told me more than once, when it was good, there was nothing else quite like it. Yet, you speak very little of him now, and I find myself wondering if he still holds a place in that guarded heart of yours. We dated a detective? You know what? I gotta see what these people look like. I need to know if it was worth the risks or not during those times. The letter is signed, Yours Everlasting, Oscar Henkel. This guy also insulting my books. What the hell? Well, I've kept Mr. Henkel waiting long enough. I press a pen to a fresh sheet of paper to commence crafting a response. Just then, a familiar rhythmic rapping pierces the silence. I glance in the direction of Oz, but they're nowhere to be seen. Oz must have camouflaged themselves in a heartbeat. I put Mr. Henkel's letter in the drawer before calling out. Come in, Minnie! Oh, so she's Minnie! She's our assistant? That's great. My assistant enters the office. She's careful to snap the door shut behind her. Professor? Yes, Minnie? Were you talking to yourself again? That's right. You know me. The insane one. I see. Oh, her name's Minerva, I say. Sometimes I wonder what she must have thought while hearing the mumbling sounds of me speaking with Oz. But she knows when not to poke her nose into things. One of the things I like about her, and also what makes her the bee's knees when it comes to being an assistant. I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's here. Is it Henkel? Who? Our ex. Okay, great. Wait, it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're gonna be okay. That police. He must be really bad for us to break up with him. That police detective from the newspapers. He's a police detective. There's a reason why we broke up. Police detective? Even as I echo those two words, there's a sinking feeling in my stomach. You know, the man who made you crumple the papers and toss them in the trash can. In the end, we had to stop our subscriptions for the dailies. Detective Theodore Kroos? Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Knowing Theo is here. Theo! Still using nicknames I see is here makes my world go momentarily off kilter. He can't be that hot. He can't be that hot. It's fine. We're hotter. We're hotter. The magic of the fairies' tales I malign, the ink in my patron's letter has manifested him into the reception area. Can't you tell him I'm out delivering a lecture on the far side of campus or something? That depends. Is a like that going to deter this man? An astute question. She is truly wise beyond her years. You know what? You're smart, Minnie. I'll give you a raise if I can. Probably not. He'd happily traverse the entire campus just to torment me, I'm guessing. Alright, let him in. With a brisk nod, Minnie returns to the reception area. I barely have time for a steadying breath before Theo barges in. Almond, what did you do? It's fine. It's fine. He probably had his weaknesses. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's not me. It's him. It's him. He probably thought it would be too dangerous for us, or he probably thought that my books were bad, or I was crazy. So that's why we broke off. That's fine. It's fine. Even though he's kind of hot, but it's fine. It's fine. He drops a box right on my desk right off the bat. What is this? Why is he in my office? Well. Oh, it's two. Well, look who the Blah! Not me messing up. Well, look who the cat dragged in. Not even a how do you do? What? Do niceties suddenly mean something to you? I seem to recall you packing your bags and moving out without so much as a goodbye. There was no one to say goodbye to. Did you find out I left only a few days later? At least it made it easier for you to leave, didn't it? There's a tinge of hurt in his voice that I'm only able to pick up because we lived together for several months. As my mouth struggles to catch the words hanging in the air, I feel the piercing, icy silence creeping in. I ought to break the silence before I freeze. What's in the box? He lets out a deep sigh that rather sounds like relief. Your things that somehow you didn't take with you when you left. Even that oddly crafted handkerchief you loved so much. That handkerchief was a gift for you! I see the corner of his mouth twitch. He's lying. What should I do with this information? Reach out for the box to check, because I believe in evidence. And it's important to look at evidence. I quickly stretch out my hand to the box, yet he is just as fast in catching my wrist before I can open it. I withdraw my hand from his grip swiftly, like a startled bird soaring into the sky. That truly caught me off guard. Honestly, it would have caught me off guard too. I'd forgotten what his hand feels like. No! Pull yourself together. I was only kidding. Although you really haven't changed much, have you? You just went straight for it. I gotta see evidence, man. He sounds amused and slightly pleased, as if he just confirmed the accuracy of one of his deductions. Neither have you. I threw all of it away right after you vanished. Oh, I vanished? Oh, wait, I didn't move out. I'm kind of dumb. I just read that. He says with a subtle squint in his left eye, another lying tell of his. I can't help but sigh at his antics. Of course you did. So what's really in the box? Can you not? Wait, hold on. I kind of need to make the sound bigger because I don't think you guys can hear it. It's very beautiful, so I do have an idea. Knowing him, he'd sooner face the whole Al Capone gang by himself and take their bullets before coming to visit me. This was way more important than our poignant history. Case evidence? I've seen boxes like this one before, but never one quite so large. It's really a big case, isn't it? He nods. The biggest of my career. And to come to me of all people. You must be at your wit's end about this. He looks away as if trying to hide how galling the circumstances at hand are. Truth be told, I'd rather face the whole Al Capone gang and take their bullets than have to see you again. Not us predicting his ending because we've lived together for so long. Hot man. Fork found in the kitchen. That's our ex. We're gonna pretend we do not like him that way. Even though we can practically predict all his movements and know his lying tells. Because we paid that much attention. Gee, that stings a little. So why would you... Hold on a minute. You think this has some sort of connection to fairies? He flicks his tongue in expiration. Oh my, it seems I've hit the bullseye. We stopped talking about fairies at some point when we were still together. Those talks always led to a heated discussion and then into arguments because nothing I could say could change his skepticism towards mystical beings. Ah, I hate it when that happens. I kinda get why we broke up now. You, any of my fairies while Oz is sitting right behind you? That's insulting. He probably has a growly deep voice. Probably, yeah. Don't make me imagine it. This is certainly the chance to tease him about it, though it might be unwise considering the emotional peril he must have gone just to get here. What should I do next? Ask more about his thoughts. Tease him. I low-key kind of want to tease him. I'm sorry. Oh, this must be killing you. Mister, I don't believe in things I can't see. You know what, low-key, that'd be me. He lets out a loud and sharp exhale, this time with a touch of indignation. Dry up, will you? I still don't believe they exist. Sure, Jan. I've been running around in circles with this case. For all I know, the perpetrator could just be magicians playing tricks. But then I remembered the crazy stuff a loony of a former betrothed once told me. A loony of a formerly betrothed. That is a choice of words, my guy. But okay. And my hunch got stronger. And I ended up here. Seems like I touched a nerve. He must have been under a lot of pressure if he talks a blue streak like this. The case must be beyond big. My mistake. Guess I got a little carried away there. So, what makes this case so significant? Why do you think it relates to fairies? Are you even allowed to tell me? I hear the sound of a chuckle under the breath like a bolt from the blue. For a brief moment, his gaze on mine seems to revert to how it used to be, until the seriousness returns to his face. Okay, first thing first, since I'm leading the investigation, I do have some discretion on what details to divulge and to whom. That is, if the confidant can bring value to the investigation. And I've known you for a fact that you can be discreet. Still, I must ask your sworn secrecy on this matter. You got it. So, tell me about the case. Why does it seem to be of paramount importance? It's a multiple... Okay, we're getting into it, guys. It's a multiple murder case, potentially perpetrated by a single culprit. The victims are chiefly middle-aged women residing north of the city. Me? No wonder you were anxious. Well, actually, I don't know the gender of our MC, but it's like me personally. They're from old money families. Oh, never mind. Not me then. Not me. Dude, I'm from barely money family. I'm safe. The types that make regular experiences at high society events. I see. No wonder you're all tensed up. You're telling me. Chief took me off every other case and insisted I put all my time and effort into this. It's only a matter of time until the press catches wind and makes a circus of everything. With some of the victims' peculiar manners of death. This is where the fairies come in. He silently stares and then sighs. I swear I must be losing my mind. You've got this. Now he draws in a deep breath. 3 of the victims had a manner of death that the unit has never seen of or heard of before. To be fair, this is 1920, so like there must be some kind of like condition. The strangest one is the one with the body seemingly hardened into bony tissue overnight. Oh, that's scary, dude. Her corpse almost looked like a carved wooden statue. You know what she did? She must have upset her mother or something, and then that's why she become like Batu, you know, like the ship. I forgot. Paling kundang. She must have insulted her mother or something. She became paling kundang and you. Oh, I've heard of something like that before. Of course you have. I frown at him. Don't start now. He clears his throat abashedly. He needs my help. Why is he the one making these snarky remarks? Without finding out what caused these deaths, and more importantly, who did this, the press could spin the stories out of control. I don't want to imagine the look on victims' families' faces if and when the people are making a razz of these poor women's deaths. Besides, what kind of depraved, sick bastard goes around murdering women in such a way? I mean, okay, to be fair, this is 1920, so I'm not gonna bring up some cases. I just saw that my mouse on the screen, sorry guys. The city is already run on fumes. The crime's becoming more rampant day by day. This is New York! I forget that this is New York, which is in line with the situation. People shouldn't have to look over their shoulder every night. It's no way to live. Even as he lapses into silence, I say nothing. It's not just the city. The rising crime is bleeding him dry too. Yet, I am unsure of what words could suit those who are fighting it on the front line. I've never been where they are. The frown lines between his eyebrows grow deeper. You know, considering the victim's background, having these murders being exaggerated in paper would pressure the families to insist on closing the case as soon as possible. No matter the cost, no matter who's to blame. You're right. Innocent people are going to bear the brunt for this. This is a terrible situation. I feel my stomach churning. My arms cross on instinct, trying to hold my disquietude in place. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Is there anything you can do? I'm just one man. Try as I might, I can't keep this rotten police brass from lining their pockets. Nothing but a pack of lowlifes in high places. He exhaled sharply, his voice laced with contempt. Then he fell into silence yet again. Similarly, words seem to have abandoned me, as I can't shake the feeling of helplessness crawling under my skin. Crawling under my skin. After a minute, he meets my eyes once more. Well, you're a good listener. Better than most. He curls his lips into almost a smile. I see that smile on your face, boy. Don't think you can trick me. I don't mind it at all. Thanks. He clears his throat once more. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. This box includes case files, crime scene photos, a couple of blood samples which I was able to request to bring to you, and several other pieces of evidence. Other than the strange manners of death I've said, forensics was quite puzzled too by the blood samples. How so? One of them doesn't contain iron. Oh! So it's not human blood? Or it's not even blood at all? Either one or... Nothing surprises you, does it? I mean... Well, about this peculiarity, I'd bring up something from my fairy books, but you'd always find a way to deny it. You're right about that. I'm still investigating the possibility of unknown drugs or poison that somehow caused these oddities. But I'd be a fool to not go after my hunches and look into all possibilities. What about robbery? It's ruled out. No fingerprints, no evidence of breaking in, nothing had been stolen. And motives? Revenge? We're still interviewing the city elites, looking for the possible motives, but it takes time, you know how it is. Yes, of course, they're very busy. Speaking of city elites, I know people who can be very helpful in getting some inside information. Oh, are we talking about Mr. What's his name? I forgot. Harlot? No, that's not his name. I'm sorry. I know his name isn't Harlot. His expression turns sour at full tilt. Who? That man? That man? I said some people, but yes, that man would particularly be helpful in this matter. He scoffs brazenly and doesn't even try to hide it. Even at first, Mr. Henkel. Why did I say Mr. Harlot? I'm sorry. Even at the first meeting with Mr. Henkel, there was some inexplicable tension between the two. Theo said something about Mr. Henkel feeling off and always hated it when I had something to do with him. Though it might just be jealousy in disguise. You know I'm right. Even if he's barely in the newspaper, he's most likely at the pinnacle of high society. And I don't think he'll mind if I ask him a few things about this. Why, of course, he's always got a soft spot for you. Hell, he's probably carrying a torch for you for a long time, judging by the way he follows you everywhere. Like a puppy? Epic. Well, he happens to be interested in FAEOLOgy and has a lot of money to allow its development. Look at you, all ready to defend him. Leave me alone, Theo. And all these men are driving me crazy. Not a single one of them. What, are you two an item now? I didn't even say that! There was nothing that indicated that. If anything, we were more icked by him than by you, but you wouldn't know that. I might have steered this reunion right back to when we were months ago by bringing up Mr. Henkel, but it was necessary to mention him. I don't know anybody else who would have that much information about high society. Besides, there has never really been anything, even if we did go to fundraising events together from time to time. It was strictly business. I didn't even like him. I don't even like him, to be honest. Yet again, Theo seems to lose his reason whenever we talk about Mr. Henkel. I don't have the time or energy to argue with him. Exactly! What should I do? Try to make him see reason. You know what? I'll explain the truth, and if you don't believe me, that's on you. At least I tried. We're not anything. We'll go to fundraising events from time to time, but these are work. I've got to get money for my research from somewhere, you know. Our relationship is strictly business. He gives me a dirty look. Sure, I believe you. No, he doesn't. Get the hell out of here! Besides, what I do with him is none of your beeswax. So true, Alpi! His voice becomes even more irritated. That's right, it's not my concern. Do whatever you want to him. Just make sure he can keep his mouth shut about the case. I can't help but groan at this turn of events. I will. While we're on the subject of useful allies, you mentioned before about blood that doesn't contain iron. I can take the blood samples to the university's chemist. She's good at what she does. Okay, so that might be our next route, I guess. I do know that we have like both male and female love routes here in this dating sim, so yeah. And she's from a rich family. She might know some of the victims or their families at least. I'll trust your judgment. I take it this is you agreeing to help with the case. Well, it's not like I have options, you know. That's right. Because I know damn well if I tell him no, he's gonna beg me until I can't leave. So, there are lives at stake. He let out a soft smile, as though in quiet agreement with what I said. Thank you. Well, if you think it'll be helpful, you can even ask the people you mentioned what they know using the evidence items. But these case files are for your eyes only. Understood. He had fallen silent somehow, leaving an uncomfortable hush in the air once more. Okay. Okay, so there's no save file. I thought there'd be a save file. Never mind. Suddenly, a realization comes to mind. Does this mean you'd be willing to hear about fairies? About faeology? That depends. Actually, if I remove my glasses... Hold on. I guess it looks more in line. I'm slowly getting more and more in line. If this was indeed fairy doings, and if through your investigation you can provide solid theories on three things: the culprit, their methods of murder, and their motives, supported by evidence, of course. I'm sticking with the idea that there's a logical explanation, an earthly one, for now. Fair enough? I'd wager that you know we have approximately 24 hours to get some sort of answer. An answer that makes sense. I can feel the papers are close by to getting the story. While you're investigating this lead, I'll look further into unusual drugs and poisons. How about it, Faeologist? Do you dare take on this challenge? Do I? I mean, I'll help you without you being challenged. I'll accept the challenge. Bring it on, detective. Fuck you for insulting my... For one, insulting me. Two, insulting my Faeology. Three, diminishing me for getting jealous even though we're not together anymore. But there's a reason why we broke up. And I think it consists these three previous factors. I'm only helping you because of a professional standard only. And also so people know more about Faeology. This brings a grin to its almost consistent brooding expression. Good. If you need anything from me, just ring me. Aye, sir. But I know this is going to be more like... Their route is more like a lovers to exes to lovers situation, probably. If this is even a route. I think it is, but I don't know. But you need to promise me that you'll not just hear me out, but also keep an open mind on fairy topics if I succeed in what you asked. I promise. But I can't promise not to scoff from time to time. Get out of here. That's good enough. I ought to get going. Maybe this would be an opportunity for you to increase Faeology's credibility in the eyes of the academics. You know what? So real, Oomphy. Ex-Oomphy, I guess. Not Oomphy. Maybe. Seems like detective has been following that tiny part of Faeology in the newspaper. Says you. The one who had to stop the daily paper subscription just because some detective kept getting the headlines. How do you... Before I could finish, he had walked towards the door and opened it. See you tomorrow around the same time. Alright. I hear the door close. Hey! I exclaimed with a hint of frustration. After some thought, I realized he must have noticed the missing newspaper on my desk and my assistant's. Reading papers was part of my daily routine when we were together. I can only shake my head in disbelief. He hasn't changed much either. As I'm reminiscing about the few moments of our past relationship, Oz reveals himself again, and now that we're all alone. That was quite a reunion. It was quite the reunion indeed. He hasn't changed at all, has he? Oh my god! The fact that Oz has seen through our entire relationship even until the breakup, it must have been so awkward. I suppose. Or, to be fair, they're a fae. They're probably, like, a little confused. Although, you don't have an obligation to help him. I know, but I've already agreed. Very well, just don't overwork yourself. Yeah, thanks, Oz. I find myself slowly drifting into thought. A victim's manner of death, hardening into bony tissue, could be one of the fairy curses, ossification. If only I could ask Oz whether a fairy was behind this, and which one, but it is not that simple. Even if they're my longtime companion, fairies have their own rules about exchanging favors, and they're secretive about their land too. A favor like that doesn't come cheap. At least I'm stocked up on milk and honey for small requests. Speaking of requests, I should get started on a reply to my patron's letter. For some reason, he seems to be more insistent this time that I come with him to the gala. I retrieve a pen and paper, and I mumble to myself as I write. Dear Mr. Henkel, I hope your recent forays into high society has proven more fruitful than I have in. Should I be hyperbolic? Sure. Let's be hyperbolic. Fuck it. You only live once. More fruitful than I have been the centuries you've been roaming around their lavish ranks. Believe it or not, I have been considering whether the merits of trying to impress the wealthiest folk of the city outweigh the obvious indignities. You first brought up the possibility of my accompanying you to the annual Leo's Gala a couple of months ago, and I'm still weighing my options. How do I want to play this? Let's be coy. Be a sneaky one. You shall know my answer definitely if you find me on your arm on the evening of the event. About Ruthie, I can't say I'm surprised to hear about her latest flirtations with disaster. Since we were both toddlers, she's frequently found herself in trouble. Her fiery personality certainly doesn't get her out of the quarrels. Oh yeah, we could have a Ruthie maybe. I would love to telephone her and ask how she's doing, but we drifted apart a long time ago. Nevertheless, I'm so glad to hear that Theo was there to smooth things over for her. I've now arrived at the topic of Theo, or Detective Krause, as my patron refers. I suppose his query was meant to uncover whether I still care for Theo. How should I answer? He and I are old news. As for Theo, I've long since stopped dwelling on him. I've thought of him and I as a relic of the past, and I have no regret in having ended it when I did. Upon signing off, I sealed the letter with wax. I then turned toward my trusted Fae. Oz, can I please trouble you with something? You want me to deliver this letter to your patron, don't you? Indeed, time is of the essence here. As always, please take care not to catch anybody's attention. You'll see it by tomorrow morning, I'm sure. It would be my pleasure. Thank you, Oz. I'm off. I'll see you later today. I watch as Oz flits out of my office window and vanishes. Once the Fae is gone, I call my assistant to my office. Yes, Professor? Hold on one second. I rifle through the contents of the box. Carefully, I extract the blood samples that Theo mentioned. They appear to be stored in test tubes. Would you mind asking if Dr. Rayford to analyze these blood samples? I'll do that, sure. As I hand the samples to her, I notice that she looks like she wants to say something. Over the 2 years we've been working together, I picked up on a few of her tells. What is it, Minnie? How'd it go with the detective? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, no, not at all. He's the same as always. There's lingering beef, of course, but we've managed to put it aside for something more important. He has brought me a rather significant case that he suspects might have some supernatural elements, as hard as it was for him to admit it. Oh, Good for him. I can't help but grin her remark. I'm glad it didn't end in the shouting match at least. Yes, me too. I'll deliver the blood samples now, Professor. Thank you, Minnie. Minnie hurries out. I'm alone in my office again. Remembering the conversation about the case, I'm suddenly engulfed by unexplainable, eerie feelings. I should start the investigation right away. Drag and drop items from the inventory to the desk. Select an item in the records, then press the icon to open the inspector and read the insights you've gathered. Hover over the magnifying glass above evidence to access the information and see the details in it. Use the black light to see invisible things. Read the encyclopedia to gain additional information. Press the button to end investigation. Alright. Record. Record. Okay, tools. How do I... Okay, I guess we can open the ini first. Okay. Okay, so I need to figure out how to open this one. How do I help? Drag and drop the item from the inventory to the desk. Select an item in the records. Oh. Never mind. I guess I can do this. Oh. There's nothing here. Susan Moore, age 40 years old. Manner of death, refusing to drink anything but her own blood. Time of death around 11 a.m. An affluent middle-aged lady in the city. The victim's mother reported that the victim was suffering from a prolonged paranoid episode in the days leading to her death. Specifically, the victim was acting erratically and saying strange things. Despite the manner of death, there are no signs of dehydration or hemochromatosis. There are no traces of drugs or poisons. Blood type unknown. Other blood type investigations are underway. Blood does not contain iron. Okay. Was it this one? This might be the second victim's crime scene. Her complexion is not quite the pale hue of death, far paler than should be possible, almost drained of color. Something odd with her fingers. Well, yes, I know something is odd with her fingers. I don't know how to... What was she reading? Nothing? Okay. For backlight. All fairy kind. Okay, so there is no fairy... Okay. Is there anything that would mention scribe fairies, warrior fairies? Ah, here you go. Changeling. Due to the complexity, anomalies include an extra finger on extra toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one? Nearby heat conductors, such as I've also to report the magic change. She became a changeling? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, they would be a changeling, right? Oops. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's 6, and she also has it here. That'd be changeling magic, no? Ah, so... Okay. Ah! What color was that? That was like purple. Here you go. Purplish here. Beneath the black light, sky magic appears to have blur magic red and parasitic magic purple or blue. Okay, so any object that seems to be in view. Why is it smoking? Never seen a coin like this. It looks rare. A wedding ring seems to be made out of gold. Okay, what if I click this open? No, not possible? Okay. Let's see these. These are paintings. Ah, so let's see this. The annual Leo Scala. The first victim's crime scene. Something's odd with her fingers. Well, yes. Something is odd with her fingers. I too know that, dude. She has changeling magic. I get it. You told me the first time already. The first victim's crime scene, huh? Is my game just glitching? I don't get it. One, two, three, four, five. This one also has. So is it just changing magic, is it? Huh. Did her hair change? Is this her old family? I don't... This is her ring, right? So the little middle-aged woman with pearls is the victim. I guess this area with facial hair is her father. This elderly woman with the fur coat is her mother, I suppose. The other man in the darker suit is maybe her brother. I don't think this is a crime scene, but okay. Does she also have 6 fingers? They're all victims of AI, I think. That's the problem here. She has normal fingers. I saw something on their hands. What the? Is this a glitch? What is going on? Okay, I might have added tools. There already no evidence. No. Case 3, Edna Niblet. Can I not look into these investigations? How do I open these? This is driving me crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of driving me crazy. Okay. Select an item, then press the icon to open the inspector. Oh my god, okay. So let me see. It's not working, okay. Okay, I've seen this makeup powder. I don't know what the trigger is. I don't know. The section I think it might be buggy for me. Powder summer recently. It's from Nectar Bell. It must have belonged to one of them, but which? I wonder if the owner likes the box design and carrying it around her pocket since it's already used up. Perhaps the chemist has some interesting insights since her family owns the brand. Okay. Her fingers. I've seen corpses before, but I've never seen like this. There's another strange thing about her fingers. So this middle-aged woman in the colored blouse is the victim. Okay. So which ones are the victims? It's this lady, right? For sure. Unless these are two different ladies. They probably are actually two different ladies and I'm the stupid one. Who are the victims again? Is this one, right? Collared blouse. This one? Oh, okay. Oh, that she was talking about that photo. I thought she was talking about this photo for some reason. Oh, wait, what's that on her hand? I saw something on their hands. It's blue. They have fairy? Okay, so the mom and the brother doesn't. She does. These two don't. Now these do. Okay, so that's weird. She's middle-aged? She looks young as hell. Okay. Okay, Audrey Woolridge, 51 years old, hardening into bony tissue. So this is Audrey. This is case 4? The corpse looks like a carved wooden statue. Time of death, around 1 p.m. An affluent middle-aged woman in the city. The victim reported hearing strange noises and seeing strange phenomena in the days immediately preceding her death. The interviewing officers suspected, due to the victim's strange behavior, involvement in occult matters. No traces of drugs or poison from what could be extracted from the body. Further autopsy is still in progress due to the victim's manner of death. Woolridge. Oh, that's a familiar name. Do I have to keep hovering over to them like this until I get one? Where's the second file? There we go. I think this game might be a little glitchy. At least this section might be a little glitchy for me. It's so weird. Like, I'm trying to, like, hover over things, but it's, like, hard. And they won't read out the ones that I've clicked anyway. I'll put these here. My patron invited me to this event. I'm still uncertain if I want to attend. Susan Moore, age 40. Oh wait, I already did this one. So this one was this one, right? I have to like hover over them to like get anything, to be honest. Mary Hatcher, 19 years old. Death from shock due to arsenic poisoning. Time of death around 6 p.m. A young factory girl. Despite not fitting the trend of the previous victim profiles, she has been preliminarily included in this case because she was seen having a heated conversation with the third victim shortly after the victim's death. The victim's father described her as not acting like herself in the days before she passed. Shortly before her death, the victim visited the police station. According to the interviewing officer, she seemed to be on the brink of confessing something when a look of terror suddenly crossed her mind. She then appeared to change her mind. She hurriedly left the station without saying anything further to the interviewing officer. Prior to death, the victim suffered from violent abdominal cramping, followed by diarrhea and vomiting, consistent with the effects of arsenic poisoning. Traces of said poison can be found in blood type A, and the glass she was drinking from the near time of death. Blood contains iron and other elements commonly found in human blood. Is that case file 1? No. Okay. I have to hover over them for some reason. So Mary Hatcher was the young one, right? So she still has normal blood. Edna Niblett, gnawing her own fingers down to the bone. Time of death around 10 a.m. An affluent middle-aged woman of the day, a friend of the victim reported that she visited the victim's residence to drop off an invitation shortly prior to the victim's death. The friend also wanted to check on the victim's well-being, as she had allegedly been acting strangely at a party the night before. According to the friend, she witnessed an emotionally charged conversation between the victim and a young factory girl. However, the friend didn't think much of the interaction at the time. At the crime scene, the invitation card dropped off by the friend was seen close to the victim's corpse and was taken in as evidence. Okay. Blood does not contain iron, so she is here. This is the first one, and I'm thinking this is maybe the fourth one. And then this belongs to her, right? Okay, let me sort out the case files. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this one belonged here. Alright, so what about this? So this is the victim? Okay. We don't know this one yet, so I'll put it here. The ring? I think I saw it earlier, but on who? Okay. Stop messing with my tools. Okay. I saw something on their hands. Alright, let's just end it now. I don't wanna any. A knock on the door makes me glance up from my desk. I realize the sun has set while I've been absorbed in this investigation. Come in. My assistant enters the office. Dr. Rayford has arrived to drop off the blood samples and she wants to talk to you. Already? Yes, she's just out that door. I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised at her work speed. Alright, send her in. Minnie nods. New option. She returns to the reception area. Hello, Dr. Florence Rayford. Oh, I love her scarf. You're not the girl with the green string, are you? It has only been 3 years since she worked at this university, but she has proven her reliability more often than not. Good evening, Professor. Good evening, Doctor. Dr. Rayford hands over the blood samples. She also gives me her lab report. Here you go. Thank you. So, what have you found? The most peculiar is that there is no iron in one of the blood samples. Say, is this faerie related? Her question prompts me to ask myself, to what extent of the case can I divulge to her? Theo did say that I may ask the patron or her for information on using some of these evidence. Although she has knowledge of fairies and their curses, can she handle seeing the crime photos? As I return from my thoughts, I notice her voice has taken on a higher pitch. This is so exciting! Are you working with the police? Does this mean we'll get better credibility in the eyes of the public? Oh my, we're going to be in newspapers, aren't we? And not on the usual corner spots too. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. It appears she took my silence as a yes. It's good that she's excited about the possibility of advancement for FAEOLOgy, but her cheerful disposition can sometimes be rather overstimulating. As if on cue, a knock on the door arrived to spare me. The specific sound is familiar, more familiar than when my assistant knocks. Special delivery. Mr. Henkel's hands are... I ain't gonna lie. He's kind of fine. But he is old. Why is Theo jealous? The man is old. And what, pray, might you be bringing for me? Is it you? Are you the special delivery, Mr. Henkel? If you wish to call me special, then I certainly won't stop you. But I did bring a box of huckleberry muffins for your office. Minerva was instantly enamored by their buttery scent. She's currently feasting on them. We can only hope she'll leave a few muffins apiece for the rest of us. Oh, hello there, Florence. I didn't expect to see you in this office. Hello, Mr. Henkel. Fancy seeing you here. Although you do have a habit of making this office your sole stop on campus. She chuckles. That's just because this is where all my money went. A well-spent investment nonetheless. He makes a retort at Dr. Rayford, but throws a subtle smile in my direction. How cheeky. So, Florence, what's been occupying your time as of late? She looks at me briefly, possibly wondering whether she should tell him about what she did for me. The usual matters, I suppose. I tried asking your father about you at the last soiree. However, he confessed he didn't have the faintest idea. You must tell me more about your chemical research one of these days. The colorful pursuits of you young academics throw me to no end. You know I can't share all that much, Mr. Henkel. Unless, of course, you find yourself in the position to become the chemistry department's benefactor, then all their secrets are yours. A more playful giggle escapes her lips this time. I'm afraid I'm all tapped out, financially speaking. Oh, I'm not buying that one, not for 1 second. He's telling fibs, isn't he, Professor? Well now, I certainly don't want to get in the middle of the money talk of the rich. I wish I had that information, Doctor. It would make proposing for research much easier, with a bit of delicate leverage, actually. Mr. Henkel laughs in amusement. I feel like I should ask the reason he's here before this conversation makes an odd turn. Oh, another note, Mr. Henkel. Did you get my letter? Is that the real reason you dropped by? Upon recalling that I asked Oz to insert the letter into his mailbox only this afternoon, I'm about to retract these questions. Unexpectedly, though, he bows his head in assent. Your words have always had this immersive impact on me. Perhaps that is why you are such an effective educator. Whenever I encounter your written language, I long to speak it most post-date. Are you putting a spell on your letter, by any chance? I think you're the one with all the spells, Mr. Henkel. Your muffins, for one, have always been successful in getting Minnie's guards down. Oh dear, you two are making me blush. I suppose it is time I take my leave and let you both be. I'm used somewhere shortly anyhow. Oh no, that might not be necessary. I can't stay long either. Mr. Henkel lapses into silence as he continues staring into my eyes. I do have star glances, you know. It's fine. Just keep staring. It's difficult to maintain eye contact with him, but even harder to look away. Hee. I wonder what I should do. I ought to discuss the case, but both of them seem to be in a hurry. Should I tell Mr. Henkel to return to another day, since I need to have an important conversation with Rayford right now? Or should I do Mr. Kaz and we retreat now? Okay. His connections within high society know no bounds. Everyone seems to know him one way or another. He might know things Dr. Rayford doesn't. Since he has been funding my research for a long time, he's also more familiar with fairy topics. Whom should I interview? I need more time with my little, grandpa. Mr. Henkel, would you mind staying for a while? I'd like to discuss something. Not at all. I'd be delighted. I turned back toward the chemist. Dr. Rayford, thanks again for analyzing these samples. Your assistance has been invaluable. Please don't let me keep you any longer today. Oh, you're quite welcome. I'm always happy to help. After bidding Mr. Henkel a swift farewell, Dr. Rayford is out the door in no time. What do you want to talk about, my dear phaeologist? I gestured toward the large box on my desk. It's a box of evidence for a multiple murder case. Is it from Detective Kraus? It is indeed. He brought it to me this morning. You haven't seen the detective in months, have you? How'd that visit go? It's nothing special. There wasn't anything worth mentioning, except of course, about the top priority case I'm tasked with. I don't know why, but I have an inkling that he's pleased. Was that why Dr. Rayford was here earlier? She had analyzed some biological samples? Yes, that's right. Alright, tell me about this case. How can I help? After binding my patron to secrecy, I read all of the basic facts of the homicides. I believe I might have heard a bit about this case. Not the gory details, mind you. Just little whispers here and there. Yes, I was hoping you'd be familiar with some of the parties involved. I wanted to show you something. Please share any knowledge you might have about the evidence. Sure, I can do that. I probably have to do the family first. This is a photograph of Mrs. Wooldridge's family. All the faces here are familiar to me. I must express my deepest sympathies when I see them at the Leo's Gala. Can you tell me more about the people in this picture? The Wooldridges are perhaps one of the most prominent and powerful families in the city. The victim's father was in the running to be the richest in the world until he decided to devote much of his wealth to lavish charitable endeavors. This elderly woman is the victim's stepmother, a beautiful socialite for whom the victim's father divorced her biological mother. The younger man is the victim's stepbrother. Ah. That's why I said they don't really look alike. This is a photograph of Mrs. Moore and her family. What can you tell me about the people in this picture? I believe this elderly couple is her adoptive parents. I never really talked to them, but I hear they're kind, wonderful people. Biologically, Madame Moore was born as a so-called miracle baby to wealthy parents of advanced age. When they passed away, she had no other family member by blood. She was thus adopted by a middle-class family who were entrusted employees of her biological parents, or so I've heard. Upon coming of age, she received her sizable inheritance and wedded a recently rich entrepreneur of humble origins. This is her widower in the photograph. He's said to be extremely close to his parents-in-law. I could ask this. Is this the one from the popular band Nectar Bell? That's the one, although that's all I know about it. My, this is very bold of you. Are you sure you want to be bound to me forever? Says you, asking the question knowing full well this ring isn't mine. He laughs wholeheartedly, so whose isn't? Mrs. Moore. All I can tell you is that she and her husband were always attached at the hip. 2 peas in a pod. It looks like a rare coin that only collectors would have. Okay. I don't want to show the crime scene photos yet. Why are you showing me this invitation? Is this your way of confirming that you'll be my date? Should I lock it down? Fuck it! Confirm the date. Let's do it. Perfect. I'll pick you up here tomorrow. I'm sure Florence. Oh right. Oh, how awful. I was familiar with Madame Moore. Through the grapevine, I have heard the devastating news of her death. I often interacted with this exceptional woman and her sprightly spouse at high society events. They were both gracious individuals. Are you familiar with this girl? No, I've never seen her before. Whoever this girl is, I express my sincerest condolences. Oh, she's the factory girl, right? Or was that the other one? Oh, how terrible. I knew Madame Wooldridge. As you undoubtedly know, her family hosts the city's biggest charity event every year. They tell me the fundraiser will be moving forward despite the tragedy in the family. According to my sources, she loved that event dearly and definitely would have wanted it to proceed. Did you ever know her to dabble in occult matters? Knowing this woman as I did, I doubt it. If it would help, however, I've heard several elites are members of a clandestine occult group. I've only heard of the name the Golden Dawn. Hardly anyone knows about its existence. But you do have your way of knowing, don't you? I say teasingly, and he responds with a sly smirk. I do indeed. And this should be the last one. Do you know this woman? I did. She was a fine, upstanding lady. She certainly didn't deserve such a gruesome ending. She was known amongst her peers for her rare coin collection. From what I've heard, you can see her collection displayed in every inch of her house. This is the first time Mr. Henkel and I are talking about something this gruesome, even though I've known him a long time. Yet, as he spoke his condolences while seeing the corpse's photographs, his face remained blank, as if the words never reached his expression. His eyes didn't even flinch. How odd. I wonder if this lack of empathy is just a trait of being in the upper class. No further questions already? Yes, Mr. Henkel. Earlier you mentioned you had a prior arrangement, so I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your time. You've been incredibly helpful. I'm delighted I could be of assistance. Reach out to me if you need anything else. I'll see you soon. Yes? I give him a brief nod. Mr. Henkel then leaves my office. I'm alone again, but not for long. My assistant pops up into the office. Professor, I'm heading home soon. Is there anything else I can do to help? No, I'll be perfectly fine. I think I'll stay and work for a bit longer. Okay, see you tomorrow, Professor. Have a safe trip home. Upon wishing me the same, Minnie leaves. I have some time until I wrap up my workday and head home from the office. I don't know what else I should... Oh, right, I can read this. This one doesn't have iron. This one has iron, right? This is Dr. Rayford's lab report on the blood samples. The content is quite similar to the forensic report. While elements similarly found in human blood, such as phosphorus, carbohydrate, and some protein, are found in the third victim's blood, it doesn't contain iron. Moreover, the amount of phosphorus found is in a higher percentage than that in human blood, making it possible for this to be the blood of a fairy. The fourth victim's blood appears to be normal human blood, with iron present. Traces of arsenic are also found. Although there is some new information, I had expected the report to be more detailed. Then again, I did ask her to finish it as soon as possible, and she delivered. Arsenic, huh? Do you have any blood samples? No. Okay. Do we know anything about pink blood? Historically, cold iron was often forged as weapons, although it does not seem to ward off fairies. Okay. Okay. Okay, so which one does this one belong to? Okay, that one just straight up likes disappearing for some reason. Okay. Third victim's blood. Which one was the third victim? No. Ah, right. Age Niblet. Okay. Oh, so this is the one with the invitation. Okay, where is... Yes. Let's end the investigation now. It's the next afternoon. I should be grading assignments, or reviewing the lecture I'm going to deliver come Monday, or do anything productive in the realm of professional duties. Instead, I find my attention staying more and more toward the office door. I voice my frustrations to good old Oz. Theo will probably arrive at any moment. I can't stop wondering whether my explanation will be good enough for him. In the past, no sort of explanation ever seemed to please him when it came to fairies. And why should it do so now? My voice cracks with concern. This time, he came to you bearing in mind the possibility of fairy involvement. He'd be a fool if he discredits you so soon. My fairy companion's chirping became increasingly stern with this time. But you need to get yourself together. You must remain steadfast and strong when facing the detective. Don't permit your voice to falter when presenting your findings. I know I can't let myself unravel at this point. It's just that he never solicited my opinion quite in this manner. A personal insight, no less. All the more reason to be as calm as you can be. Maintaining your composure is essential to delivering a persuasive argument. But no matter what happens, at least you know you tried. At the end of the day, he's the one who needs to solve this case. You're right. Of course you are. I'm not a detective. I'm simply a professor sharing my perspective. Thank you, Oz, for always taking me off the ledge. Just then, someone knocks on the door. That's my cue to sail past your window ledge. Best of luck. I whispered a hurried goodbye to my fairy friend. I'll see you tonight, Oz. Once Oz has flown out, I direct my attention toward the door. Come in. My assistant marches in. Professor, you have a visitor. The detective? Minnie nods. Alright, send him in. Minnie nods once again and walks out of the room. Theo paces around a little bit after strolling in. He appears quite distracted. He finally stops and opens his mouth. So what have you learned? I take a deep breath. Here it goes. I have to present my findings to perhaps the most sought-after detective in the police force. Theo investigates cases right when the crime scenes unfold. He's agonizingly familiar with the grit and the grime of the city's darkest recesses. Meanwhile, as a professor, my expertise primarily revolves around the nebulous, the theoretical. I must do my best to stay calm and collected, just as God suggested. I've read the case files. The victim's odd behavior shortly before the death could be due to hypnotic spells from fairies. The fourth victim went to the police station, but before she said anything, it seemed she saw something that scared her away. What if she saw something not human? And the matter of death? He interrupts me before I can finish. I've no time for receptions. The paper telephoned our department this morning, said they found out of some of these deaths. So that's why he looks agitated. The chief is preparing a statement for tomorrow regarding this, so I'll just cut to the chase. Is there any fairy involvement? Yes. Yes, I'm certain of it. I can tell his interest is piqued. However, I'd like to first lay out the basics since I'm pretty sure you discarded the things I've told you in the past. He grumbles as if in admission of my statement. Fuck you! So far, we've identified 3 classes of fairies: warriors, scribe, and parasitic fae. Warriors have strong offensive magic, scribe's magic tends to be defensive, and parasitic magic is, well, parasitic. We FAEOlogists have developed a tool called Blacklight to detect traces of fairy magic. It can even be detected through photographs if the magic is especially strong. Warriors' magic glows red, scribe magic glows blue, and parasitic magic shines purple. I found that seemingly, fairies of one specific class are behind this. Which one is the culprit? Fuck! I wasn't paying attention! I think it's parasitic fairies. Am I wrong? They're of the parasitic class. What is evidence? I think it was the rare coin or the ring. I forgot. Could be the ring, honestly. Rare coin. Oh no! Oh, bad words. No, we got the bad ending. You've dedicated many years to the study of forensic theology, and this is all you have to show for it? Damn. I know I messed up, but you just crossed a goddamn line. He knows I try my best given the limited time, but he just keeps hammering away. It hits me all over again how easy it is for me to— You know what? I understand why you guys broke up. How easy it is for him to make me feel really small. I'm just laying down the facts. He says it so nonchalantly, as if he doesn't see the effects of his opinion on me. I can't— You know what? Punch him. You have every right to punch this guy. I guess beyond containment. I never want to see you again. Get out. Okay, fine. Don't come back to the office. Fuck you. I haven't explained Dr. Underwear how it could be fairy blood. This is so sad. It's been 1.5 hours since I forced myself to get back to work, yet my anger hasn't subsided. Then it strikes me. I'm no more angry at Theo than I am at— How did I fight? It doesn't— That's not fair though, because it's like they have both bloods. I had to only pick one. When did she? I knocked and wait for a minute. It then occurred to me that perhaps he didn't hear me. Oh, sorry. My mind is more than a little preoccupied. The detective had an intensely brooding expression when he left. I forget that the meeting didn't go well. You have a visitor waiting at the reception area. It's Mr. Henkel, isn't it? I meant to meet him today. I nearly forgot. I can tell him to come back another day. No, I do want to see him. He might be the only person on earth who can make me feel better right now. I'll send him in right away. My patron is beaming when he strides in, but one look at my face is all it takes for the smile to slip away. Whatever is the matter? You look like someone died. It's okay, Oscar. We're fine. It's because of Detective Cross, isn't it? Fuck him, dude. I can suck another time. We should get going, shouldn't we? I did agree to accompany you to the Leo's gala. That can wait, my dear. Everything can wait. My priority now and always will be ensuring that you're okay. With just a tiny bit of coaxing from my patron, I divulged all that it just transpired. I revealed what Theo said to me and how small it made me feel. I'm devastated to hear about it all. If I could curse the detectives to the depths of hell for insulting you as he did, I would have done so already. Perhaps when we cross paths, I can hook his ankle with my crane. Lol. Then we can watch him together as he topples down 4 flights of stairs. Accidentally, of course. I can't help but let out a chuckle. I know he's only joking, yet it has triumphantly alleviated my frustration. You know what's so fair? In the end, Theo would still find out that you did that, Mr. Henkel. I don't want you to go to jail. Truth be told, he wasn't wrong about everything. I haven't been thorough enough. I'm finding it hard not to be disappointed in myself. My patron sighs at me. Don't be, dearest. Sometimes things don't work out as intended. Not every mystery is destined to be solved. Oh my god. Ending 5 mysteries aplenty. Ah, I screwed up. I'm so mad at myself, actually. What's this? Oh, this is the staff. There's no save data. I have to start from the beginning. This is crazy. I'm not starting from the beginning. Anyways, I didn't know which one to pick because it's like the coins and the stuff both had purple in them, but they also had red, and I only had to choose one. I thought like the red didn't really matter. You know what? Fuck Theo. I'm not sure. I thought I was gonna like, you know what? Maybe his good looks have in it, but no. My patience has run out. I understand why I broke up with that guy. Fuck him. Anyways, that was Death and Faeology. Ending 5, I think that what they said. I really like the game so far. I think this game has a little bit more of an advanced, not plot. Like I like the plot. The grammar's a little bit more advanced than I'm used to reading, because most of it is casual. This is very in line with the mystery game, like very detective kind of vocabulary. So I really enjoyed it. I do think this is it feels like a novel turned into like a detective game. There was a lot of, I don't know if it was on purpose or maybe it was me having skill issues. There was a lot of glitching with the investigation part of the game, where like when I'm like hovering over certain photographs, like it doesn't detect or anything like that. I wish there was some way for me to like click onto the photograph and it tells me, oh yeah, like something. And sometimes it would like glitch out and like the object just outright disappears from under like the black light or the from the mystery like glass. But I actually enjoyed this game and I'm looking forward to the release. I just hope fuck Theo. Dr. Rish was pretty cool. Minnie is pretty cool. I really like Mr. Henkel. If he was a romance option, maybe I'll take him even if he was a little old. I really hope he doesn't become a twist villain. I freaking hate it if I have someone I like and he turns out to be a twist villain or some shit like that. We do suddenly have also, other than death and Faeology, we also have some occult stuff going on. So I'm looking forward to see how that plays into the game. And now we're gonna try the last game. And if this one doesn't work, we're just gonna end it on death and Faeology. Okay, so let me bring it up. This was the game that glitched severely last time. It's called Eternal Haunt. It is the game is about Yuki Onna.